Birmingham City Council announced £600 million of saving must be done by 2017. It was just after the victory of council staff women over the City Council in the equal pay case. Though the council claims to protect most of the frontline services, people are not happy about the cuts in non-statutory services.
There will be a few effects, but I think equal pay is more important than the cuts.
It would affect other people, not just me. I'm particularly concerned about perhaps pest control because I have a problem with rats in the garden and it's very expensive to have a private person come and look at it.
The council lost their 5 main arguments in the court, and the tribunal concluded that the defences were misconceived in the sense they stood no reasonable prospects of success. Some of the arguments they lost were unable to make sense. For example, paying men a bonus made them more productive. The councillor explains how are they going to balance it between the cuts and the raising money.
Well, I've been on the council for 25 years and I've experienced cuts before. In the early 1990s, when John Major was Prime Minister, it was pretty difficult then. We had lots of cuts. We also had inflation of about 10–12%. So imagine that you've got to make all those cuts and you've got inflation of 12%. So it was very, very difficult. The good thing these days is that salaries aren't going up. People haven't had pay rises for 3 years, so we haven't got, on top of all the cuts, the prospect of finding additional savings to cope with inflation. So that is a positive, but the sheer scale of the cuts is enormous, and no one underestimates the difficulty in balancing the books in the forthcoming years.
The statement came 2 weeks after a group of 170 women workers, including cleaners, cooks, and home carers, won an equal pay claim case against the City Council. Former home carer John Claw said that she didn't feel guilty about the outcome of the case. She's one of those first 6 women who filed the case against the City Council.
You know, dirty jobs we've done. We've washed, we've dressed, we've done everything really, you know. And it wasn't an easy job. And we went out Christmas Day, Boxing Day, whenever they wanted us, we just went. We never argued, we dropped everything and used to. And we worked hard there. We worked really hard. It wasn't an easy job. But we did it because we loved it as well.